Hey guys, I want to take a quick second to share with you guys something that's a little upsetting. Actually, it's not upsetting. It's really, really irritating. I don't even know how to begin even talking about this. I'm so over it already. One of the reasons I've been posting a lot of videos is I have been having some really, really bad luck with some of my spiderlings. I've had 6 of them just randomly pass away. And at this time, this is a week or 2 ago, was when the 5th one passed away. And I was really, really upset about it. I was angry, and I was hearing from some different people some things, and I decided to go on a Facebook group and post about it and just kind of say, hey, is anybody else having this issue? Basically, in doing that, I kind of got a lot of lashback for it, and it got a little bit heated at times, and I kind of just left it and kind of heard nothing of it until today. Martin and Amanda from Tarantula Canada commented on the post, this giant paragraph, and then went on to say that they were basically going to put it under wraps unless I emailed them or contacted them directly. Right before I was going to email them, I was still on Facebook, and I was going through my news feed, and they had shared the post on their wall, and were basically like, we would like to direct your attention to this very unhappy customer. And unfortunately, what that did was, not only did it give them a link to the page or to what I said, but it also gives them a direct link to my Facebook page. And I'm getting a lot of not so nice comments on it now. I haven't got any direct hate mail yet. I'm kind of expecting it. But people are being not so pleasant, and they're basically calling me a bad animal owner, and just things like that. And I'm trying not to let my emotions get the best of me, but you can call me a lot of things, you can say a lot of things, but when it comes to my animals, I care about them the most. I would be lost without them. That's why I have so many of them. I find comfort in having them around. And what really upsets me is if some teenager goes on and bashes you or whatever, it's one thing. But when a company that you've given a lot of money to and you've done reviews for, and you know, you've talked so highly about for so long, they go and do something like that, it's just like a slap in my face. And they basically do, like, almost, it's kind of like putting a carcass in the middle of a field where you know that there's like 70 lions around, and you know by setting that carcass down that you're going to have a feeding frenzy. Right now I feel like I'm the carcass. And let me tell you one thing, it's not very comfortable at all. I want to breed one day, and I now kind of feel like this could impact me a little bit, because people don't forget. And something so simple and so innocent, if you will, has now just kind of been blown up in my face. And even though I've tried to explain myself, my explanation means nothing. I just get called ignorant. And I just think it's really sad that it's come to this. I think it's really unprofessional. And I'm not saying I'm right for what I did, you know, like I'm willing to admit that, okay, what I did was wrong. I should have went to them first. No, I didn't email them. I should have. But I felt at that time, especially even still now, I feel like I have a good reason. This is 2 months after I got them. You know, what are they going to say? I'm sorry? You know, like I'm not expecting them to just be like, oh, here's a whole new collection. You know, like, what can they say? And that's why I left it. I just wanted to hear from other people. I want to know what other people's experiences are like. That's all I wanted to hear. And now I've been thrown under the bus. And I don't understand why it's such a big deal. You know, it is the internet. Freedom of speech. You know, like I'm allowed to vent a concern. I'm allowed to say, hey, I don't understand why this is happening. And before anybody comments on this, I know that they can randomly pass away. What confused me was the amount in such a small amount of time. Because even though I say that 60,000 times online, it's like my posts don't even mean anything. Okay? And if it was something I was doing, then everybody would be having issues. Everybody else is fine. Everybody else is healthy. As you can see when I post a video, they are healthy. Their homes are clean. They have water in their dishes. They're fat. They're healthy. I have had my hydro bill jacked to keep them warm in the wintertime. Do you hear me complaining? For the $450 bill that I had to pay just so my babies would stay warm? No, you don't. So don't come at me and act like I'm some negligent person when you have no freaking clue what I do in my home. I smoke. Okay, I know smoking is bad. I have given up cigarettes. I had money for smokes one time, and when Dante's fang, my curly hair, his fang got stuck in the top, I was so terrified I used the money I had. I had no other money. I used the money I had the next day because this happened at like midnight, and I went and got him a new freaking tank. I spent all the money I had just to make sure that he was in a safe home. Everything I had. And I'm negligent? I am not a negligent animal owner. I do everything for my animals. Everything. I don't get them to hurt them. I don't get them to torture them. I don't do that kind of shit. I get them because I want to give them a safe home. I do get them because I love them. So for all those freaking haters out there, fuck you. You don't know shit. I'm so fed up with having to defend myself. All because I was confused? Well, pardon me all to hell. You can't throw somebody under the bus for that. It is so unprofessional. And for a company to do that, my mind is blown as to why this is even happening. Why this is okay. Why when I say I want this removed, it's still there. Why? They did this so there would be a backlash on me. That's why this is there. And if that's the case, why are people buying from them? Because if you have a concern and you voice it, what's going to happen to you? Are they just going to turn on you? What am I supposed to think?